My name's Keona Moya, and I'm a freshman at a Div 1 Ivy League school for fencing. The thing I enjoy most about fencing, I think I just really like the intensity of the sport, and it feels nice to just hold a sword. Honestly, I don't really know anymore because I've just been fencing for so long that I can't really imagine myself without fencing because it's just been a part of me for so many years, I think. I don't really know. I got into it when I was young, and then now I just can't not fence. Major accomplishments. Well, first of all, coming to Premier was an accomplishment because my previous club wasn't very competitive. Just coming to Premier has opened a lot of doors for me, I think. In terms of actual results, there was the 2018 Bulgaria, which I got second in, both in team and individual. I really want to do well in NCAAs. If I could win NCAAs, that would be really cool. Do well in the Ivies, just improve my personal abilities as a fencer throughout my time in college. I don't really know if I'll be fencing after college, but if I did, yeah, then I would. I keep myself motivated. I'll be honest, when I was looking at this question last night, I was thinking to myself that for a long time, my motivation has solely been just to get recruited for college. And now that I'm in college, I don't really know. I think just fencing for an institution is motivation in itself, because you're no longer fencing just for your personal goals. You're representing that institution that you fence for. So yeah, lessons, because you get actual one-on-one instruction with coaches, and they can personally point out what things you're doing wrong, things you can improve on, things you're doing right. One aspect of my life that's been really impacted has just been time management in general, because going to fencing most if not all of the weekdays during middle school, during high school, it kind of forces you to plan out how much time you want to spend doing homework or studying for school, since you know that you have to spend those 2 hours every day going to practice. Oh, when I first came to Premier, actually, Victoria was a really big inspiration for me. Because I really admired her because she was a really good fencer. She got into an Ivy League school. She's super smart, really dedicated, and she works really hard. Honestly, for me personally, not really, because I didn't really record myself during middle school and early high school, because I didn't really think it was important. I think if I had recorded myself, it would have been really beneficial for me. I was kind of just aloof in that aspect, I think. Nationally, I'll be honest, USFA doesn't really give us nice places for NACs. For me, going to NACs wasn't really good because of the location. NACs are more like social events outside of the actual fencing, because you get to go to dinner with your team, you get to hang out with your friends from other clubs. But internationally, I think I really liked Germany and Bulgaria. And also, just as a side note, I feel when you go to international tournaments, even if there's a lot of people that you've never talked to before from your country, just being in a foreign country kind of makes you bond together, unintentionally, just because you're in a foreign place and you kind of have to come together as Americans. Favorite food? I like ramen. I like Japanese food because Japanese food is cool. My favorite series of movies have been the Studio Ghibli movies. Those have been nice. I do watch a lot of anime. That's not a movie, but that counts as something. Hobbies. I like to draw a lot. I also kind of just tend to waste time on my phone, if that's a hobby. I think Setsi, it would be either motivational or inspirational. Maestro would be discipline. Yeah, that's a good one. Christian would be dedication. Fence people better than you. It might be scary. I know I was really intimidated when I was little, uh, because there's a lot of good people who are older than you. But if you fence good people, then you learn to be good. If you always fence people like below your level, you're never gonna improve. What got me into fencing? When I was 5, I watched the Spiderwick movie, and the main character was a fencer, and I asked my mom if I wanted to try it. Actually, no, this is when I was 4, and then I went to my old club to start lessons, and they denied me because I was too young, so I waited a year and I started when I was 5. Oh, when I was 11 and I had my first summer nationals here at Premier, I went from unrated to a C. That was really memorable for me because that was the first time I've ever done like pretty well. And I was 11, so of course I was like really excited to have a rating. Med school. There's 2 things I would like to say. The first thing would just be thank you for paying for everything. The second thing I would like to say would be just thank you for not letting me quit, because there's a lot of times where like I had a bad tournament and I really wanted to quit, or I was just having a bad streak and during practice or whatever. And time and time again, I've just told my parents, like, Mom, Dad, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, I'm burned out. And they never let me quit. And I wouldn't be where I am right now if they weren't there for me.